Dragon Source, sexiest man in the building, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero, and we're live on New Earth. Let's go. This is what happens when you pray to Jesus. So, the real Jesus was here 2,000 years ago. Basically, the Immaculate Conception, right? So, he was birthed by a divine means, probably through sexual reproduction, but meaning there was some sort of divinity that created his body to specifically deactivate his DNA. Why? Because being a healer is going to kill you. Premature death, unless you have your DNA turned off for the most part, because your DNA, your genetic triggers, is what carries your ancestral baggage of all kind of diseases that can kill you. When you're mixing energy fields with other people trying to heal them, you need your DNA turned off, or you're going to pick up their baggage, your DNA is going to get activated, it's going to kill you prematurely. So they had to basically clean out Jesus' body so he could do his healings. Who is they? The creation light ship, source energy manifest. So, Jesus was going around, different light beings in his body. One of them was Ron Amatron, who recently passed on. Then the other one was apparently Princess Diana. She was also a light being on her humanitarian mission, right? So multiple light beings through the vessel of Jesus, okay? Doing his mission 2,000 years ago to heal people, release some of their sins. What is that? Sin is when you miss the point, technically, but what does that actually mean? It means when you basically sell out your spirit, when you get lost in the dark side, when you are in a state of being of accumulating energetic baggage rather than releasing your energetic baggage and holding spiritual integrity. Basically, when you're selling out your spirit, it means kicking your spirit out of your body. How do we do that? Excessive emotions, excessive thinking, timelines, ill will. The source is not capable of generating ill will. So all these things were basically corrupting the energy fields of people, which manifested as disease, which Jesus then had to heal them from. Okay, so he had to heal people's energy fields so that their bodies would be in pristine condition to physically undergo the ascension process, which happens every 2,000 years. Okay, all this ascension stuff being talked on the internet now. You know, if you just meditate enough and smile enough and sing Kumbaya, just smile at everybody and do all these good deeds and good karma, and you'll go on to the fourth density because you'll be vibrating so high, and the aliens is here to help us benevolently, waiting in the shadows. All bullshit, just all of it. You don't just flush all your current concepts of ascension down the toilet where they belong. Be careful not to clog the toilet because it's a lot of shit going on in the spiritual community right now. All right, I'm just flushing all that. Dragon Source, plumbing service, esoteric plumber. Just, all right, get the blockage out of you. Here's the truth. So, the Galactic Federation of Light killed Jesus. Why have you forsaken me? He said on the cross. Because they were compromised. The Galactic Federation of Light was supposed to protect Jesus. They sold him out. Killed him. Ended his mission early. So the healing spirit in the body of Jesus had to reincarnate 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years in the future, which is now, roughly, to prepare humanity for the next ascension cycle, because he wasn't able to complete his mission last time. He wanted to come back for the souls here to get it right this time, right? So the spirit reincarnated as the body of Ron Amatron, recently passed on. That's where I'm getting most of this information from. You can check out his YouTube page, Ron Amatron. Basically here again to prepare people for the ascension process. Okay, basically Jesus. Okay, there's a prophecy about him coming back in the Emmanuel Talmud or something like that. It's like the alternate Bible, or the Talmud Emmanuel. So anyway, he came back to prepare people for ascension, cleaning out their energy bodies. Okay, you can go to the Creation Light Ship website, www.creationlightship.com. Get your energy bodies cleared out. Get your spirit barcode off you. basically you'll connect with the energy of Ron Amatron, aka Jesus, and the other light beings, pure light source energy, to help your body and your spirit prepare for the ascension process. When you actually praying to Jesus now, you're not getting Jesus, because the light only works in the now. You can't access Ron Amatron's spirit from 2,000 years ago, or even right now, just by praying to him, because he's not on the planet anymore. You can't do it. He's gone. The light only works in the now. So, who are you praying to when you pray to Jesus? Praying to the dark side clone energies of Jesus. Same way if you pray to Buddha or Muhammad or Allah or whatever. You know, Hinduism, any of the Hindu gods, those were probably all real energies on the planet at some point in light source energy as their original divine spirit from the creation light ship, okay? They were probably all here at some point. Problem is, none of them are incarnate now, so who are you praying to? Well, the dark side has high advanced cloning technology. They can basically duplicate the energy signature, the spirit of somebody or something, and then use that to control the masses, the herd, now. So that's what you're praying to in any of these religious structures, is dark side clone energies of the original energy, okay? So you're not actually accessing source energy when you pray to Jesus. You're not accessing the true light, you're accessing the false light, the light of the darkness, okay? So, the light of the darkness. So we have the highest duality, source energy and darkness, heart energy and mind energy, spiritual energy and spiritless or soulless energy, okay? That's the highest duality that exists. Now, within the mind or darkness energy, you have another sub-duality of the light of the darkness and the darkness of the darkness. So you have the Jesus-ites, you know, the Jesus worshippers, the Christians, and then the Satanists. What both of them fail to realize is they're just operating off different polarities, still in the same spectrum of darkness. They haven't actually transcended darkness itself. They haven't transcended duality itself. They're still stuck in duality, going back and forth. You see? So the Satanists, the evil aliens, etc. Well, aliens is pretty much all evil. But their light source they want to go to is the darkness of the darkness, and then the false light source that looks like light, you know, the white light reincarnation tunnel, etc. Okay, when you know, near-death experiencers see when they die, right? So that's the Jesus energy, right? The highest point in duality is the Jesus energy. They have made Jesus, they cloned the energy of Jesus and made him the pinnacle, the king, the ruler of the, you could say that the universe of the dark side, universe B, they call it in Quillapothic magic. So, right, it's the tree of life and the tree of death. Tree of life, source energy. Tree of death, everything in the dark side, right? So they made Jesus the highest point in the dark side energy. He's stronger than Satan or Lucifer or the devil or the demiurge. Like, well, he may not be stronger than the demiurge. He's probably still under the demiurge, but I'm not exactly sure of the pecking order on a cosmic scale. But at least on Earth, Jesus is the highest dark side energy you can tap into. So the Christians kind of have it right in a certain way. Like if you're gonna bet your horses on, if you're gonna bet on a certain horse while still being trapped in the dark side, I would bet on Jesus. But I mean, he's still just an esoteric pimp, just like the rest of them. He's just trying to abduct as many souls as possible. He's just the most powerful oversoul in darkness on this planet. Okay? Capable of miraculous healing. Why? Because Jesus was a healer. He's capable of miraculous healing anyone and anything, anytime he wants to. So you're like, so you know, there's a lot of people that go to these Christian churches hoping for a miraculous healing, right? and 99% of them don't get it, but 1% of them does. Why? Why does Jesus selectively, okay, I mean, this doesn't tell you this is dark side energy, I don't know what does. Why does he selectively pick about 1% of them to actually miraculously heal? And why does he usually wait until the illness is so bad that person their identity is basically broken, their ego is basically broken? It lets them get to near death point, stage 4 cancer, etc., and then swoops in for the miraculous healing, only if he really likes you. I mean, come on, guys. Think of the mentality that would do that. That sounds to me like a master strategist who is just trying to selectively pick the best possible vessels to represent his mission, right? Not going to pick anyone. He's going to pick only the most devoted people. And then he's going to wait till their ego is completely shattered so that he can completely reprogram them. He's going to basically make a phoenix out of them, wait for their old ego, their old body to go to dust so he can fully resurrect them with no prior strings attached in any area. So he can rebuild their identity from the ground up. As a total worshiper, as a total believer, in total gratitude, they were healed and brought back from the pits of hell. That is how you make a strong believer, a strong follower, a strong proponent of your ideology, okay? That's why we're seeing what we're seeing, okay? That right there. And then they become what? Charismatic priests, right? And then they become healers themselves, or charismatic priests, or someone that's going to go hard promoting the word of God, right? So it's very selective with who he heals and when. He could heal anybody of anything, anytime. Why? Because it's Jesus. It's dark side clone Jesus. He has the power of healing, okay? Dark side Lucifer or Satan, he has the power of manipulating timelines and knowing exactly what's going to happen and when. He can see timelines, future events. That's a dark side superpower. Light side superpower is super healing. Dark side superpower, super cursing, giving illness, giving disease, as well as seeing time. All timelines are a form of hell, because if you already know what's going to happen, then effectively it already has happened. There's nothing divine about it. You're in a hell. You're in a loop. You're experiencing something scripted to happen. That's dark side evil energies. That's the darkness of the darkness superpower. The light of the darkness superpower is healing. Jesus. The dark side gave you your problems. They can undo it anytime they please. They just don't want to because they live off your suffering energy through emotional and physical pain. And then they'll selectively, very selectively, heal specific people they can use as a vessel to promote their mission, go abduct more souls, because they're all still trapped in darkness, which means what? They're fighting for energy. How do they do that? Abducting more minds, more souls, more spirits. It's war. They're stuck in warfare, competing for energy. They're all stuck in purgatory, darkness, including Jesus. Dark side Jesus is just the pinnacle of the darkness, purgatory, duality, cats in a bag, fight for energy. Right? You get on your knees and pray to him. Whatever you pray to, you are prey to. P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. Wake up. Okay? You're feeding them your spiritual energy in hopes that they do something miraculous for you in your life. And occasionally, you get lucky and they give it to you for their own dark side agenda reasons, just to use you as a vessel to increase their own power. Why do you always feel tired when you come home from church? Because they sucked your energy out of you. Gets channeled to the steeple and up to the alien mothership. That's right. Jesus, dark side Jesus is an alien. What else would it be? You're praying to aliens. Every church is connected to its own alien race, stealing your life force energy, stealing your spirit, and you're pledging it to them, begging for scraps. I'm here to erase that entire dynamic, throw it all into flames. That's what the dragon does. He dispels all illusions. Clarity. Clarity. All right? I'm not with the BS. Go to creationlightship.com where you can access true source, actual Jesus energy, get your body actually healed, and actually prepare for actual ascension, not any of the BS reported on the spiritual community. Where's my 1,000,000 views? I just saved your spirit. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and get your Onsultation. Link hopefully in description if YouTube approved my request for putting links to external sites in there yet. Hopefully in description. Read it anyway. Could be there. Much love. Shine on. Live from New Earth. Stay sexy. Oh. And don't fall for any dark side Jesus or any alien mind control traps. Don't fall for it. The light is in you. The true teachings of Christ go within. Go within. All energy outside of yourself is suspect. Other than the Creation Light Ship, which is Source Energy Manifest. www.creationlightship.com. Go there. Go through the radio archives, linked on the homepage. Go to the Ron Amatron YouTube channel. Get your spirit right. Much love.